are crossing into Canada today. It's been kind of a long drive. We started in Bozeman, Montana this morning. We had so many packages to pick up while we were there that we just stayed for 3 days, and we should be in Alaska by Monday.
How you guys doing?
Good, how are you?
Good. Where are you going?
We are going to Skagway, Alaska.
What's up in Skagway for you?
We're putting the boat in the water.
There'll be an inspection station for your boat on the left-hand side. You'll see the signs for it, okay?
Thank you.
Have fun, guys.
Perfect. Thank you so much.
Safe drive.
So we missed the Alberta sign, but we are in Canada. And now we have like 27 hours of driving to get to Skagway. We'll see you guys on this drive. Isn't that crazy? Just entered Jasper National Park. This is the Columbia Ice Field. So we are stopped in Jasper for 2 nights because we really haven't stopped moving since we left Montana, which has just been a lot of driving every day, and there's just a point where none of us want to be in the car anymore. And we haven't been back here since before the big wildfire in 2024, which burnt like 80,000 acres of the national park and town. So it was pretty crazy driving in and seeing how different it looked. And Tommy already went into town, and you said the downtown looked pretty like decent.
Yeah, south of town though.
South of town is what got hit really hard. And we're currently camping in the northeast side of the national park, and there's like, I don't think the fires came over here at all. Like, it's gorgeous, the mountains look beautiful.
And the downtown's not burnt at all. I mean, I walked around today, super busy. There's bakeries, breweries, restaurants.
Yeah, it's still 100% worth a stop. So we're gonna leave Jasper and continue heading north to the Alaska Highway, and we'll pick back up once we get there. We are officially on the Alcan. Technically, I guess we could call this our first day on the Alaskan Highway. Last night, we decided to just stop in Dawson Creek and start our day there today. We stayed at the Mile Marker Zero campground, which is literally like a stone's throw from the Alaska Highway sign. Let me show you our campsite because this is just, it's very cool. We're right off the highway, but that's kind of how it is here. You have these like gorgeous places to camp that are like right on the highway. We do still have to do a little setting up, and I'm currently fighting off so many mosquitoes. This is pretty crazy. And we did not bring our mosquito hats that we brought last time because we barely used them, and I feel like this time we're gonna use them so much, and I'm regretting that.
This is pretty cool. I really like this side.
I feel 1 degree off somewhere, and I don't know where.
It's not the sides, bro. We're green. Okay, we are tilted back a little bit, but we're good side to side. So I still have to come down a little more. I'm not
on the front?
Yeah. I'm not gonna go back out right now though because the bugs are crazy. Rue is just lounging to lounging, couch to couch.
I think she's just so happy to be out of the car.
I agree. I'm happy to be out of the car.
I'm happy it's not raining.
Tomorrow, we're going to be in the Yukon.
And the next day, we'll be in Skagway. The drive is going so easy and smooth. I feel like there's less people on the highway than the year that we've done this previously.
There was literally sections where we didn't pass another car.
For like an hour.
Yeah, it was insane. taking the Starlink off and plugging it in the truck. That 7-hour drive yesterday, we probably only had service for an hour. We're just gonna stick this bad boy right there. Plug it in. And just like that.
We got internet.
We got internet. We're gonna take a picture of the price too, because that's how it works here.
Take note or photo for the amount, move your vehicle for the next user, pay inside. Honest is the best policy.
I like it. $2.39 a liter.
Yowza.
I'll buy some Def inside too. 1:31. I'm gonna take a picture and then you can pull off. I'll go inside. There you go. First Cinnabon of the trip.
The Tetsa River Lodge was closed. Well, it looked closed when we drove by.
At 5 o'clock. I was making sure they weren't closed
For good.
For good, but yeah, they were just closed at 5 o'clock. They don't have power this season.
I've also had one of their cinnamon rolls before, and it was fantastic.
Yeah.
At the Tetsa River Lodge.
Yeah, well, on the way back, maybe you'll get one.
I think I'm gonna try a new place after, like right before
Tomorrow?
Skagway.
Yeah.
Yeah, tomorrow. We're passing Muncho Lake right now, and the road is worse than we remember. I don't remember the road being as potholy as it currently is. Honestly, it's not as cold as it was the last time we were here.
Rue never plays with sticks.
Never plays with sticks. You think there's something weird on it?
She just is chewing off the bark.
So Muncho Lake Provincial Park is where we are. And this is one of the places we'd like to launch the boat. But I think there's like some logistics within that, and I don't feel like figuring it out. It also seems like the lake level is low. It's like the water line is usually there. She hears a boat. So we're passing Liard Hot Spring right now, and we want to go. We didn't go the last time we did the Alaska Highway either. Make today's drive so short. We have like 5 more hours of driving that we want to do today. I know people will be like, you gotta go to Liard Hot Spring. We'll do it on the way back. Great, we just stopped at the signpost forest.
Yeah, that's
It's like the perfect stop for us to get out and walk, because none of us have really done a good walk today.
Especially Rue.
Yeah, she needs it. So this is our second time here, and our second time not bringing a sign to hang up. Maybe the next time we come through, we'll bring a sign. But we really just enjoy walking through and seeing everyone else's signs and seeing other people hang up signs. One of those stops that you just get out of the car and walk through when you're driving on the Alaska Highway. We just left Watson Lake like 20 minutes ago. There's a campsite on the Alcan that we stopped at the last time we were here, and it was just like such a good spot to stop. It was like, I mean, it's off the highway, but it had like a river, and it wasn't just like a gravel lot, so we have a place to walk through. So we're gonna try and stop there, and that's in like an hour and 15 minutes. And hopefully it's not busy. I mean, nothing has really been very busy this drive up, but we keep pulling into places to camp after 7 p.m. and we don't usually do stuff like that. So we'll just see what happens. She's so comfy.
Oh my god, look how many mosquitoes.
Yeah, there's a lot.
Alright, I'm gonna get us level.
Yeah, close this door, man. Okay, we are at our new campsite for the night, and there are so many mosquitoes. Really, really regretting not bringing our mosquito net hats. Oh my All right, so it is midnight right now, and it's still very light out. I think it's been confusing Rue a little bit. Mainly because we haven't been closing the curtains to go to sleep, which I don't know why we started doing that, but that's midnight. We're trying to get on the road early tomorrow morning because we want to stop in a town we've never been to before crossing into Alaska. So we only have like a 4-hour drive tomorrow.
I'm excited. I'm tired. I want to get up tomorrow and I want to get to it. I always get nervous at border crossings because they always make me throw out my food.
I also really appreciate that you're trying to open your eyes, but it's just not happening.
My eyes are open.
All right. See you in the morning.
We're going to Carcross next, which is 2 hours and 55 minutes. We're going to a sourdough bakery to get some cinnamon buns. And then we're on to Skagway. We have to go through the border and go over White Pass. First day in Alaska. You guys want to sit over here over lunch? Yeah.
Look how good that looks. All right, let me do a taste test of this real quick. I feel like everyone's in there getting cinnamon rolls. They have a whole platter.
It smells so good.
And they're warm.
Worth the stop.
There were bigger ones.
Bigger ones? I want to go inside and check it out.
Okay, it's $8.
What are these ones?
Those are Chelsea buns. So it's like a cinnamon bun, but then we put the almonds, maraschino cherries, and raisins on top of it.
Oh, wow. All right, you two. Time to head to Skagway. Yeah, that was a cool stop. I'm so glad we did pull off and stop in Carcross. The cinnamon roll at the Chilkoot Trail Bakery They're sourdough cinnamon rolls. I wouldn't say they're super, super heavy on the cinnamon, but wow, just they were warm. And if you're on your way to Skagway, highly recommend stopping. And a good spot to like stretch your legs.
You can see where the White Pass train, I guess you could take the train.
You get to learn all about the train. I bet we get to learn about the train in Skagway too, though. And now we have like an hour of driving. Yeah, it's cold.
It's cold.
By cold we mean like 50 degrees.
50 degrees.
So it's not, it's 55 degrees outside, it says.
We're just not used to it. The rock tamers are definitely throwing the rocks to the side and like not hitting the hull of the boat, which is really good. If we didn't have those, I'm sure we would have a bunch of chips.
For sure. There's a tour bus behind us, like
Going full speed.
going so fast, and I just want to go slow. We are starting the Florida Keys, and here we are in Skagway, Alaska. Hi. Yes.
That's an interplay for special meats.
We have celery and cucumber from the U.S., but that's it. Nope. We have hot dogs, but they're beef hot dogs.
My agriculture specialist.
Yes.
Just go over there to the right. He's just gonna check the rig out.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
He asked you about your dog.
Yeah.
You have your CNC form.
Yes.
Yeah.
We have a screenshot of it.
See that real quick.
And then he'll go in there with you because we have to put a little step out so that you can get in the boat.
Is all your food in the boat?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's in our fridge. This is the first time we've ever had to do secondary, but I read online that Skagway can be pretty strict on bringing food in, so we already threw out a bunch of stuff, and all that we have left is like a pack of celery and a pack of cucumbers from the US, and then hot dogs. But we pretty much got rid of everything. Chicken is a big one, and we have our dog food, which is also chicken, but we bought it in the US, so I'm interested to see what they say there. It would suck if we had to throw out our dog food because one, we only brought one bag up with us, and two, Rue is really picky, and I don't think they're gonna carry the dog food that she really likes up here, and it's already hard to get her to eat, so hopefully we don't throw that out.
Good to go. He liked the boat.
What did he say?
He's like, oh, so cool.
And did he throw out anything or no?
The fridge was dirty. I did apologize. He was like, no, it's cool. Yeah, and then he asked if we just had any dog food. I showed him that. And he was like, okay, looks good.
Yeah, keeping the dog food in the original bag is key, apparently.
Yeah.
Like, you have to have proof that it's from the US.
Oh, that must have been the old
Is
one.
that the old bridge? That's insane. It looks like one way almost. Like one lane of traffic.
Look at that.
Let's see the difference. Yeah, the difference of what it's like to drive versus it clean.
Yeah, that is nuts.
I hate that you're doing this in socks, and I'm really worried you're gonna slip off. Good morning from our campsite in Skagway, Alaska. We decided to stay an additional night at the campground because yesterday was just super rainy, super windy, and we took that time to go and talk to the Dockmaster down at the Marina, get our transient slip for the weekend, go and walk down, see the boat ramp, all the things. And today we are launching the boat in the small harbor in Skagway. We were not expecting to see sun at all. And it's still pretty windy, but it is beautiful out, so we're excited to launch the boat. Rue has the best job on the boat.
I know, she's passed out. She doesn't even know what's going on. This one's the fast one. Almost 150.
To get to the Marina, but this is the White Pass train. So we wait for the White Pass train, and then the Marina's like on the other side of this.
So we're probably gonna put the boat in at 1. We have to like shuffle a bunch of stuff around and prep the boat for launching. But yeah, it's just so busy. Last night, 3 cruise ships left, and it was like a ghost town, and then I guess 3 more cruise ships came in. I'm super excited. That's good.
Gotta wash the Alcan off the boat.
So bad.
It's the hardest thing to just have the boat dirty for me, you know?
Well, the boat looks great, Tommy.
Thanks. We're getting there.
Our first wildlife in the waters at the Marina. There's a resident harbor seal.
It's a big harbor seal.
Skagway itinerary for there to be fireworks. I looked up the town itinerary, so I think this might be, we saw a sailboat go out, and I think it might be that. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Really, really awesome surprise. So it's 11:30 on July 3rd, and this is what they did in Seward the year we were up here too, is that the fireworks were the night before the 4th of July. Very cool. Is it?
Yeah, look
Let me see it. So this is an Alaskan fry bread, or
salmon turkey.
or what they call it here is doughboy.
It smells so good.
All right, let's try it. Gosh, good. This is too big for just me, Joey.
You got it. It's thin.
As easy as that. That's so cool. So this is kind of the reason we needed this, is for Rue. So this is Rue's first time on it, and we're gonna give it a test go with her. She looks much more comfortable than she does in the smaller rafts.
It's looking really good. It's big, but it fits pretty well. I actually thought it was going to hang off the back more than it is, so that's really solid.
Now that we've test fit it, we'll make the anchor points, and then I think we're gonna deflate this and re-inflate it when we get to Juno and we find some spots we want to anchor.
So I'm going to mark one right here, and then one back here.
And the e-propulsion is awesome.
Yeah, the e-propulsion's so sick.
I haven't tried it yet.
So it fits pretty well up here. The problem with the standard thingy is width.
Yeah.
We only have so much space. And if this is the raft is 3.5 feet wide by 12.
We're getting everything ready for tomorrow, which has been a lot of reorganizing. For this trip, we took some of the things out that we know we're not going to use, like the paddleboard or pack raft, and we've moved life jackets to different spots, and we're finding a spot for the e-propulsion Spirit 2 battery. So that is the electric motor that we have on our small inflatable. Now that we are spending time in Alaska and the Pacific Northwest for the next like 2 months, it was just really, really important to us to have a safe way to take Rue to land in areas where we can't just beach the boat. There's just been a lot of reorganizing. Tommy's putting those hooks onto the flybridge now for our new inflatable, and I'll show you what the boat looks like right now because it's so messy. I mean, it happens whenever you have to like redo stuff and organize. This is the current state of the boat. It is just a mess. We still have to do laundry. We still have to finish organizing under the front couch. And yeah. What are you doing, silly? So yeah, it's just very messy in here, and it's such a small space. So like when it does get like this, it's just hard to for both of us to be in here, but it's okay. You can be out there if you sit. Good girl. This is our third day in the water here in Skagway, and tomorrow's wind is looking so perfect. Like the gusts have been pretty crazy, which is what we're learning, pretty typical in Skagway, but tomorrow I think the winds are like 2 miles per hour with like 7-mile-per-hour gusts. So we're gonna try and push off the dock at like 5 a.m. tomorrow. And we might stop in Haines, or we might just go straight to Juno, which is like 90 miles, I think. But yeah, we're just very excited to get going, and we're happy that we waited for a good weather window, because there's just no reason to leave if the wind's blowing 25 knots. There's just no reason to do that. So yeah, we wanted to spend 4th of July somewhere, and Skagway ended up being the perfect place to stop. We did some of their 4th of July festivities downtown. We went to one of their like block parties with live music, and yeah, it was just very fun. We always love a 4th of July in Alaska. They do fireworks July 3rd when it's dark enough to do them. And this year we got to watch them from the boat. And we also didn't think they were going to do fireworks. So getting to see them, like we were laying in bed and we were like, wait, there's fireworks. So it was just very cool. It's just pure glass, and it's been like this all night, and it's supposed to be like this all day. So we're so excited to experience the water like this.
I know.
So today is the day. I think we're going straight from Skagway, Alaska to Juno, because there's no point in stopping in Haines. We would get there and it would be 6 a.m., 6:20.
Probably less. It's probably gonna be there in 30 minutes.
Yeah, so I think another cruise ship just got here. They're all ahead of schedule. It must be because it's so calm out.
Calm, they're cruising.
This is the true start of us getting to boat on the Inside Passage.
We're at the very end, basically.
Yeah, this is where people normally end, and this is where we're starting. But I've heard a lot of trailerable boats start here, or Haines. And Rue already did her big walk, poos and pees, and she's cranky because you can't wake her up, she has to wake you up.
Yeah, everything has to be on her terms for her to be happy. But she did have we walked for an hour. She should be tired.
And we're gonna close this door in a minute once we get out there. I think we're gonna see like whales and seals. There's like a rock where there's a bunch of sea lions. We're gonna pass a lighthouse. It's gonna be so cool. I'm so excited.
I'm really excited. It's cool leaving the marina for the first time. I mean, we've had so much prep just to even get here.
I know. So we have 80 gallons of fuel on board and 15 gallons of auxiliary fuel. That's more than we need to do this, but we were like, let's just overdo it and then we'll just fill it up. There's nothing wrong with being over prepared.
Just in case the weather changes or anything. And
so the other thing about leaving today is leaving at the time we're leaving, the tide will be with us, and the winds are also, for the first time since we got here, heading south. So we have the tides and the winds with us, even though it's not windy at all. That is your sweet spot. You don't want to be going on an incoming tide with outgoing winds and vice versa. That's when you get a lot of chops. Okay, I'm gonna close the doors. Or do you want me to leave it open? I mean, it feels good.
Yeah.
If we start going fast.
Yeah, I mean, I think we're just gonna see what's around this corner. We are at 70 feet deep. The water temperature is 52, and yeah, I saw it in the middle of this inlet is like 1,500 feet the whole way, so that's pretty wild.
Because it's a fjord. You don't want to close this, it's kind of cool.
Yeah, I'll close it.
Oh my gosh, there's a whale right here.
A humpback. Do you see its tail?
What do we do?
I think we just slowly pass it, give it some space.
Well, I wasn't expecting to see a whale so close to Skagway.
I know.
It's 1,257 feet deep right here. We just saw our first whale, and we're gonna pass a cruise ship coming up. Are those fish under us, or is that a whale under us? All the mountains are so crazy. Okay, so these are better than the wakes that we hit the last time from the cruise ship. But this is much, this was much better.
Way more manageable. The other ones were like curly.
Yeah. Right now we're cruising down the Lynn Canal. We have the Chilcoot Mountains on our port side, and then we have the Chilkat Mountains on our starboard side. So we're kind of just surrounded by mountains right now.
We covered probably close to half the distance, going like 30 miles per hour. So that was a lot quicker than we anticipated. So now we can just cruise till we get out of this fog and rain, and then maybe go faster again, or just cruise all the way to Juno. We have the time. There's a huge weather window today. Yeah, we're not in a rush. This is our first time in Alaska waters on our own boat, which is so cool, but you're always nervous, you know, doing new things.
Yeah, for sure.
Ooh, big fish jump.
We're gonna stay at the Auk Bay Small Harbor Marina. It's one of the marinas in Juno, but this is a little more north. This is our longest we've ever cruised in the SeaCamper. So it was about 90 nautical miles from Skagway to Auk Bay. I could be like slightly off on that. We'll look it up when we get there on the Garmin. It's just been a great day. And now we're almost here, and hopefully the rain will stop, which I don't think it will, but hopefully it'll stop.
We're here in Auk Bay after 4 hours of cruising. So many salmon jumping here in this bay. They're huge. But we're gonna go check in at the transient slips. There's 2 docks that are just for transient slips, and they're first come, first serve. Hopefully we get a spot. It looks like there's some mega yachts in here.
We are gonna go figure out the power situation. It looks a little different here where it's like a pole in the middle. Yeah, it's a little different. So we have to go talk to the harbor master, find out if we're in a spot that we need. I'll remember 10 DA, like Danielle.
10 day.
10 day.